Prince Harry is back in the UK and he was asked one very simple question. Are you happy to be home? Now, he provides a 4-word response that I'm going to break down in this video why it's absolutely shocking. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef, the alternate, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah, let's jump into this madness, shall we, because we all know that Prince Hazard, he is in the UK at the moment, celebrating the 10-year anniversary of the Invictus Games, and whilst he was out and about in central London, he was asked one very simple question: are you happy to be home? Now, yes, like I said, this was after he left an event in central London this morning and headed for his car. And it was actually a waiting cameraman that asked this question: are you happy to be home? Now, apparently it is described that he laughed and quickly replied, "Nice to see you." Bit strange, right? So let me break this down. With a question firstly of, are you happy to be home? That is 6 words long, okay? Are you happy to be home? He responds with a 4-word answer: nice to see you. Now, firstly, for me, he's saying as little as possible to not betray his true feelings. Secondly, though, did you notice that his reply actually doesn't answer the question whatsoever? Now, for me, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, this is what's called classic evasion. Because think about it. When would you say, nice to see you? Now, for me, it's when someone says, hi, hey up, whatever, right? And you'd be like, hey up, nice to see you. How you doing? What have you been getting on with? All that malarkey, right? So as I said, Hazard's response is extremely weird, and for me, it's classic evasion. And this happens typically either when someone does not know the answer to the question, and so provides an evasive answer to avoid embarrassment, or they want to avoid giving a direct response as they fear their answer will not be well received. And think about it, for me, I don't know about you guys, but I would say Hazard did not provide a direct response because he fears that his answer will not be well received. Why? Well, there's a few reasons for that. Firstly, the king don't want to see him at all. The king has absolutely snubbed him. Now, Hazard can all day long through his spokesperson turn around and say, look, my dad can't see me because he's got a full programme. But let me put it this way to you, okay? King Charles wears the crown, okay? He is the king. He can turn round all day long to the courtiers and say, right, make a little bit of a time free in my diary so I can go see my son today. He's the king. He wears the crown. Come on. He's got the power to do that. The simple fact that that's not happened, yes, King Charles has absolutely snubbed Hazard, right? And what is King Charles doing instead? Well, he is currently leading the royals at the first garden party of the season, with Hazard only being 2 miles away. Yep. And he is there in full force with some of the many senior royals in the royal family. So he's being joined by Queen Camilla, the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Princess Anne, and the Duke and Duchess of Gloucestershire. So, the royal family in force is snubbing Hazard. He can't be happy about that upon his return to the UK, right? Second reason why he won't be happy to return to UK, hence provide an evasive answer, is because A, Prince William doesn't want to see him at all. Plus, he just took over a position that Hazard will not like whatsoever and must be extremely bitter about. And so it's been announced that Prince William would be made Colonel-in-Chief of the Army Air Corps, which is Hazard's old regiment. And yeah, Prince William will take over the position, which is currently held by King Charles, despite Hazard serving in the regiment during his tour in Afghanistan back in 2014. And this news came only hours after Hazard's spokesperson said that the king was too busy to meet him. Oh, that's got to leave a bitter taste in Hazard's mouth, right? Then, of course, the major biggie. Since losing his case to get the UK taxpayer-funded security whenever he visits the UK, no matter what. This is the first time that he's come back to the UK since he lost big time in this particular court case. And now with Megxie refusing to visit the UK, yeah, I would say when asked, are you happy to be home? Him providing the evasive answer, nice to see you, is indicative of his actual real answer not being the one he knows would be well received, which is a bitty conspiracy theory, whatever. He ain't happy to be home. Let's put it that way. Now, going on to psychologytoday.com. They say, look, not answering questions isn't limited then to interpersonal situations. In psychological research, investigators may not gather all the information they need because participants find the questions too personal and anxiety-provoking. Such questions may involve requests for intimate history, mental health symptoms, employment status, and opinions on controversial topics, right? It's also possible that participants just become bored and don't feel like completing the study. In any case, as the authors know, attrition is really innocuous, right? And so this is the thing, right? Hazza completely providing an evasive answer is because he doesn't want to provide an opinion that he knows, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, is going to be controversial, which is, yeah, I am not happy to be back home. And so think about it. What do you think his real answer would be to the question, are you happy to be back home? Well, opinion, conspiracy theory, whatever, he thought he would have had, as far as I'm concerned, his taxpayer-funded security by now. And as such, Megxie would have been with him this week for the Invictus Games 10-year anniversary. For the 10-year anniversary of the Invictus Games, I think he would have banked on the royal family being there to support him. And the fact that all of that has not transpired for me means, when I can get my teeth back in, that he hates visiting his home, the UK. And he can't wait to go to Nigeria next because it's so much safer, right? Well, check out this video right here from a little under a week ago where I explained the hypocrisy in Megxie being more happy to go to Nigeria than the UK. And where I explained the hypocrisy in Hazza being more happy to go to Nigeria than the UK. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our alternate tribe. I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also as well, if you've got some very strong opinions about Hazza's forward reply, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.